boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm for Classic and welcome to BenchART. So for today what I do have needed is disaster report for I'm using the demo in here to test it out how it performs on an Intel HD 620 I mean. So this game it is developed by the GameBar, which is usually developer behind the Japanese games. So most of the games we don't actually know or they aren't really famous on our Western world, but yet this game seems to have a big name for itself, despite it is not the greatest game ever. So unfortunately the video ended up being like this, with black borders on the right and left. I'm not really sure why this is happening, because when I was running the game I had no issues whatsoever and it was using the entire screen. But first of all, this is the graphical setting, so I'm using pretty much a minimum setting, except for the anti-aliasing, because if you set the anti-aliasing on low, not only you get the pixelation typical from not having anti-aliasing, there is also some black dots in every object, like for example on that car, and so it seems like a graphical bug for not using anti-aliasing, so I just use median. Also, I decided to tweak the game a little bit, so if you want to tweak it out, the resolution for this game below 720p, what you need to go, it is to your users folder, in your username, alright, search for saved games, and you will find there disaster report 4. Since I'm using the demo, it appears disaster report for demo. Go to saved, config, Windows no editor, and open this little thing over here which has game user settings, and in this resolution size X and resolution size Y you can personalize the resolution that you want, and I just decided to use the 960 by 540. Alright, looking at the requirements, as usual there is no specification for any Intel integrated graphic cards, and honestly if this game was mine, I wouldn't specify either, because at least the 600 by 20, it isn't really performing really great. Even with these tweaks with 540p and using median anti-aliasing, my performance was most of the time between the 20 to 30 frames per second. So I'm only consider this game playable mostly because this game you don't have to shoot or anything. You just need pretty much to be walking around the city, this earthquake affected city, and that's about it. Talk to other characters, and that's about it. So you don't need to shoot or be quick to anything, so you can clearly play this game at between 20 to 30 frames per second, despite, yes, it is really not smooth, but it is playable. Alright, you can actually finish the game from beginning to the end with no issues whatsoever like this. I want to remind you again that during regular gameplay the window it is completely full screen. Alright, it is not with black bars on the sides. Alright, that's what you should know. As for the game itself, I think I already explained it pretty much what you can expect from this game. You just need to take some decisions mostly, which might affect other characters or not, but this is not even very realistic. There is some weird stuff going on with some characters, but I think Disaster Report always was like this, so people that did play Disaster Report back in the day on the consoles, Disaster Report 4, it is no different, so it is not a survival. Sometimes it doesn't even make sense, which is disappointing for me, because I do prefer at least that something that would make sense. But that's how Disaster Report always was, and that's how at least it continues to be. Alright, so guys, I think that's all that I want to talk about Disaster Report 4 on the Intel HD 620. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
喜んで探します。あ
りがとうございます。よろしくお願いします。生徒は3人来ているはずです。申し訳ありませんが、お願いします。
エリさん、どうします？買い物できそうにないですけど。
そうね。どうしましょう。
何よ、私たちになんかよ。
翡翠学院高校の生徒さん、先生が探していたよ。
私たちの学校の？
エリさん、あいつじゃない？ほら、今年入ったばっかりの女の先生。
ああ、比嘉先生ね。私たちを心配してくださっているのかしらね。
どうします？ずっとここにいてもしょうがないけど。
そうですわね。わかりましたわ。知らせてくれてありがとうございました。あなた。そうですか。無事でよかったです。でも私のこと信用していないんでしょうかね。憧れの先生になれたのはいいんですけど、生徒とどう接すればいいのかわからなくて。私は一生懸命生徒のためを思っているつもりなんですけど、この仕事向いていないのかな。ごめんなさい、初対面の人にこんな愚痴を聞かせてしまって。
いろいろ大変だけど、お互い頑張りましょうよ。
そうですね、頑張ります。さっき見つけたのは2人って言いましたよね。もう1人生徒がいるはずなんです。探さないと。
おい、そこの兄ちゃん。
何か用ですか？
悪いな、人を探してる。この辺りで俺くらいの背丈の顔に怪我をしてる黒い T シャツの男を見かけなかった。
それらしい男の人なら向こうへ走っていきました。
逃げ足の速いやつだ。
地中が始まっちゃったよ。 どうしよう。ごめんなさい。私に何か用ですか？
翡翠学院高校の生徒さん、先生が探していたよ。
先生が？山内さん！いや、学校に戻りたくない。
比嘉先生。先生、それにヒロコも無事でよかったです。
ええ、あなたたちも。
先生、これからどうしますか？学校は避難所に指定されてたと思いますけど。
そうね、学校に戻るのがいいと思うけど、道は塞がれているし。あそこくぐっていったら通れそうに見えませんか？
本当だ！あそこをくぐっていけば向こうに出られるんじゃないですかね。
そうですわね。服が汚れてしまうけど仕方ないですものね。ちょっと危ないわよ。向こうに出られるかどうかもわからないし。
そういうことならヒロコ、最初に行って見てきてよ。
秀美さん、それは。何言ってるの？そんな。わかりました。ダメよ。それなら私が行くわ。今まで何度も災害で倒壊物に挟まれても必ず助かってきたんだから。
任せてください。僕が最初にくぐります。
ありがとうございます。気をつけてくださいね。